Hello. Sorry, I'm still kind of getting situated here. Oh, shit. Whoa, sorry. My cord. Did I have it? Oh, fuck, hang on. Okay. God, I need to get a longer cable for my microphone. Hopefully, that will. Oh, God damn it. This fucking thing. Hang on. I don't know why it was working before and it won't now. Okay, but either way. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I decided to get the Blades of Mercy. Yeah, and then I kind of post-stream was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think I'm gonna stick with the Saw Cleaver. I couldn't remember what it was called. I think I'm gonna stick with the Saw Cleaver for now. But who knows? Maybe at some point we'll do Blades as well. The issue is that I've already put a bunch of points into my strength stat, which is not at all needed for the Blades of Mercy. Okay, you need 7 strength for the Blades of Mercy. But I currently have 17, and it doesn't scale that well with strength, so I'm holding the controller out awkwardly. I'm trying to get comfortable here, but this microphone is being an issue, so hopefully I don't sound too bad. I can't imagine I sound any worse than the other streams that I did, but alright, here we go. Forest time. Probably my least favorite area in the game, but mostly because it's not in like Yarnum or any kind of city. I don't know, I guess it's good to have like a naturey area like this, kind of, but the big reason why I like this game is because I don't know how that guy died, but large reason why I like this game is because of the city. I think the city is the most interesting part about Bloodborne. Okay, maybe not the most interesting part. The most interesting part of the setting, I think. I also forgot to show this off. If you step right here, it's like, oh man, there's a big swingy thing. And then it breaks off and rolls out that way. That's how I was expecting that guy to die, but kind of didn't seem like it did. Oh shit, I forgot about this area. You really don't necessarily want to come down to the bottom first. Holy fucking shit, how many times in a row does it do the same attack? Already having to heal. Great sign. I hate this area. That's what I'm saying. Get away from me. You're the one who started to get up in my grill. Let's not forget about that. No, no. So there's these guys here, and they sound like they're throwing glass bottles, because they are. Who even hit me with that? What the fuck? Where did you come from? Did I, like, not kill them? Anyways. They throw oil on you. And then if you step in, like, that little symbol up next to the, above where it says antidote, that means I have oil on me. So if I walk into any kind of flammable anything, it's going to do a whole lot of damage. It does wear off eventually, I think. But yeah, there it goes. Alright, so there's many ways to go through this place. I always forget which is... I don't know if there is a quote-unquote best way, but... I'm gonna go the way I normally go, because I have not been doing that in this playthrough. And it's been nice to see the game in a different way, but at the same time, I want to see the shit that I know. Yes, beast. So you can go up here. Ow. This might be a little bit of a shortcut, I can't remember. Oh, bullshit, that did not hit me. I refuse. I don't believe that happened, so, I don't think I should have taken damage there. I'm gonna need the game developers to give me some health back, because I don't think I took damage there. There is this way. I don't know if that way is this like a separate path up here, or is it just kind of the same way back to, or way back to the same place? I think this is kind of how you get back up, if you want to get back up. But we gotta get the jump scare. Jump scare's the best part. Everybody I know says, I play Bloodborne for the jump scares. So you walk out here and it's like, oh, jump scare. Whatever, that was lame. Of course you take damage there because Bloodborne's fall damage calculator is like, fall the length of an ant. Okay. My software just decided to freeze up. It's been doing that. It was doing that to begin with, so hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. I can only really tell because I lost audio for a second. I don't know if it's going to freeze up on the stream too. I don't think it did. Hopefully it didn't. I guess because it's capturing from the capture card itself, not the game capture software. Probably didn't freeze. Hopefully, anyway. Still annoying to have my audio cut out for a little bit, but... I always get turned the fuck around in this place. I guess I will need to... Whoops. Fell victim to one of the oldest tricks in the book. Thinking it was safe to grab an item that's just out and about. Never. There's always enemies around. So I think that way leads you back up. The way I started to go down, but then I turned around and went the other way. Is there anything else over here? Get up there. Hang on. You gotta be able to jump over that, right? Yeah. I'm sure this is nothing, but... It looks like... Did I just search a body on the other side of the wall? I think I did, yeah. Well, that's nice. There's a guy here. Normally I don't go this way. Is there even anything? Oh, that's that way. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way yet. Hem. Hem hem. Up this way. Did I go in here? Was this the house with the... Yeah, probably. Can I get back up? Can't glitch jump my way back up. Alright, I was just being sure. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I did anyways, but... There is a somewhat... Actually, a couple of important items that we can get here. Dogs. Dogs are not the important item that I was thinking of. Again, you gotta kill the dogs in the cages, because otherwise they break out. Nobody wants that. There's this.
A hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
So he gives us the tonsil stone, which if we look at... A lattice deformed rock, or perhaps a meteorite. Appears useless, but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul once said, "Step lightly round the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength." That's just what he says. Okay. We will do that. But there's something else I want to get here first. Actually, a few more things. I guess we could do this. No, I don't know which way would be best to go first. Alright. So. I tried to attack there. It was acting like I didn't have any stamina. There is another thing. This is one of the 3 things now that I wanted to grab. The White Church set. This is the first set of clothes that we found in quite a while. I think since we found our outfit here. And clothes, I don't think they're that important for Bloodborne. I don't know that they do that much, offer that much protection. Oh, that's kind of what I was talking about in the first episode. You can see just the one part of his face is covered in muck because if we switch back to the hunter's hat, you can see that's the part that is exposed. So you take it off, and it's like, oh, the rest of it is fine. It's just an old man underneath. I'll leave these on for the time being. I probably won't leave them on for forever. Cause I don't want to look like a clan member, but yeah, we'll leave them on for now. Down this way, there's more. But wait, there's more. I'll leave them on, because I actually did have a purpose for. There's more to picking those up than just fashion or utility with the equipment here. So this, he saw me. This liquid here is poison, so I was trying not to I don't know why I thought that would work the way I thought it would. I was just trying to reel in my weapon. I wasn't trying to attack, but... So yeah, I'm trying not to step in a liquid here. Oh, 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 oh. Alright. Can kill him. That's something, I guess. Bloodstone shard. There are a bunch of items in here. I'm not sure how many of them are important. And also I forget where I need to go. I'm probably going to get poisoned anyways, but... Pick this up. Dirty blood gemstone. Up this way. Pop an antidote. Might need to buy more of those at some point. But there's all these big corpses down here too. Like they're obviously like withered and that kind of stuff, probably decaying, but they're big. They look larger than normal humans, but it makes you wonder, who were all these people? Who were all these people? Why were they here and why are they dead now? Maybe experiments from Bergenworth? I don't know. It's one of those, how they say, environmental storytelling things. Alright, so we are actually back in Yarnum right now. If we open this gate, we will find that we are back. This is where we first came out of. This is Central Yarnum. It's right where we started the game. But that gate had been closed, and now it's not. So if, out of curiosity, you're like, oh, what if we try and go back to the room that we started in? I think I might have screwed things up by not coming back here earlier, but we'll see.
Oh, well,
Yes.
hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
So, it's hard to see, but if you look through that kind of break in the on the right door on the left side, the third little panel, you can kind of see there's a face of someone in there. I can't really, I'm sure you can glitch the camera somehow to make it work, but I can't really get a better view than that. But that is quote-unquote Yusefka. If we had come to her earlier in the game, we would have seen that, or we could have talked to her, I think, like, pretty much as soon as you leave. She closes the door and says, hey, sorry, but you can't come back in. I'm trying to keep this place kind of sealed off, quarantined, as it were. So she wants us to leave. But now we come back and she's like, oh, hey, if you find anybody else, why don't you send them my way? And so a little bit of a change of heart there, which is not really suspicious as far as our character knows, because he didn't meet Yusefka before, but definitely odd. Okay, I already talked about it last time, but I hate these guys. I didn't really get into, or maybe I did get into why I hated them, but we didn't see it firsthand. For one, they had a lot of resistance, it seems like, because they just don't take any damage. I do find it best to just kind of pick at them like that. Okay, because then they do that. Because then they do that. I hate these fucking things so much. God, I can't fucking stand them. Why are they so strong? Why do they do so much damage? They're like wrinkled little fucking nothing creatures, but somehow... And then we get the fun bloodborne thing of, oh, in order to go to a different lamp, you first have to go to the dream first, sit through that loading screen, then you get back to the dream, and then it's like, oh, I should actually go back to the I guess actually the first floor sick room would be best. And then you have to sit through another loading screen. It's just like, did no one think of that? Did no one seriously think of that? How annoying that would be to go between lamps. Or did someone think of it and just not do anything about it? Because that might be even worse. Alright, this fucking thing is dead. Probably has my runes, Elden Ring. Probably has my echoes as well, because, yeah, of course it does. Why would it not? Okay, that's just not a parry, I guess. Sure. Fuck you, suck my dick. I can't believe that first hit didn't go off, and it very nearly grabbed me, which would have meant losing insight. That's the primary reason why I hate them, not just that they're tough enemies, but... Okay, there should be a ladder. There it is. Awesome. I love fighting on angled surfaces. It's never annoying in any fucking From Software game ever. It always works perfectly. Alright, so up here past these birds, there's actually another way into the clinic. There is an item here that is important. Actually, several items here that are important. But I will say, if you want to get, I don't know if I want to say the true ending, and it's not the end of the world if you do, because there's 4 of these items and you only need 3. But don't go that way, because there's an item that way that we need that isn't quite there yet. But it will be later. And so yeah, this is the... Oh, no, shit. Okay. Don't go in there. I was wrong. It's there, that way. You don't want to go that way. You can go this way. And this will let you find this chest. I don't know where this light is coming from, but sure. I can see the communion rune. Oh, I forgot to equip runes. Maybe not the end of the last episode, but when we fought the Witch of Hemwick, we got this rune workshop tool, which says, Runesmith Carol, student of Bergenworth, transcribed the inhuman utterings of the Great Ones into what are now called Carol runes. The hunter who receives this workshop tool can etch Carol runes into their mind to attain their wondrous strength. Provost Willem would have been proud of Carol's runes, as they do not rely upon blood in any manner. There's also these weird corpses here that don't look quite right. Maybe even look a little alien. Okay, yeah, don't go that way. Apparently I had it backwards. I thought you weren't supposed to go right. You can go right. And if you go left, you can go left too. You just don't go up the way that it said. Or up the stair. Whatever. Don't go where I said don't go. I'm tired. I worked all day. The important item here is that Canehurst summons, and there's also one of these things here. I guess it's... I was gonna say, I guess it's friendly, but then again, I guess maybe it's not. So the implication, especially since that drops Yusefka's blood vial, is that something came over and basically took Yusefka's appearance and turned the real Yusefka into that thing. And it will continue to do the same to other people that you send here, so you only want to send people that are very untrustworthy here. Blood vial acquired from Yusefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a larger amount of HP. The product of a slow and careful refinement process, this rare blood vial appears to be a clinical original. Alright. So that's all we really want to do here. I don't even know if we can send people to Yusefka's clinic after we discover that, but we did. And now, since we already left and died in the other place, might as well go back and do the thing that I was gonna do with the clothes, which again is in a different place. I guess maybe we could level up here too.
What is it?
I must have drifted off.
Very well.
Alright, I only got 2 levels. What do we want to do with that? One in vitality, 1 in skill. How about that? Now I'm level 40. Alright, we want to go... Oh, unless we can't anymore. Shit. You know what? I think we might not be able to get there anymore. I thought it was only after... Unless I never got... Oh, you know what? That's probably it. I don't think I ever got the lamp there. So instead... We're gonna go to Cathedral Ward and we're gonna die to the... I don't know what they're called. I always called them the Snatchers, but wasn't that like a Roald Dahl book, I think? The Snatchers? I want to say we can still do it. Hello. Yep. Go ahead and suck me. And kill me. Ooh. Oh no, I died. What the heck? What the hecky? I hope this takes me back to... Nope. Shit. I guess I screwed that up then. Oh, fuck, but actually, now that I think about it, I should have still stayed at Cathedral Ward. God damn it, I hate this game sometimes. Okay. So, basically, if you remember, there was a crying woman, in the place, because I don't think we can go back from here. So I'm not gonna try. I know you drop down when you fight. Church of the Good Chalice, that's the place where you go after you fight the Bloodstarved Beast, or that is, I guess, where you fight the Bloodstarved Beast. So, yeah, shit. I gotta look this up now. I can't imagine it only happens. Maybe it does though. Anyways, this is not where I wanted to be. Fucking. Everything has such great names. Hey, if you go to the wrong area too, by the way, we're gonna have Grand Cathedral, Cathedral Ward, and Church of the Good Chalice, and they're all gonna be different areas. And if you go to the wrong one, oh boy, you gotta sit through fucking 8 more loading screens. Love it. No, but Bloodborne's the perfect game. Anyways, if you get killed by that thing, and then you go to, I think they call it the Hypogean jail or whatever. Hypogean jail? I don't know. Oh, that thing's open now. Oh, God, there's too many fucking things to do. What was I initially going to do? Why did I come back here? Now I fucking forgot. I can do that. Oh, okay, right. Jesus Christ. Okay. If you die to the thing and you go to the jail, there's a crying woman that you find, but she won't talk to you. But if you have church clothes on, she will talk to you. So that's why you want to get the church clothes and go back there. I didn't get the lamp in that area, though, so now I think it's impossible for me to go back. Which is just great. I love that that's how they decided to do that. The one lamp that I did get is down a fucking massive corridor. Can you fuck off? Yeah, was that worth it? Was that worth it for you? Now you're dead because of it. I should also go back and get my souls now that I think about it. Okay, we also met this lady earlier when we were coming through here.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
So, we can now tell of Odin Chapel or tell of Yosefka's clinic. We want to tell her to go to Odin Chapel.
Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
Alright, now across the way, there's also this guy.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. Alright.
Everybody has to end their dialogue with a laugh.
You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
We want to tell him to go to Yosefka's clinic.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
So, he, even though we told him to go to Yosefka's clinic, will actually go to Odin Chapel. You want to tell him the opposite of wherever you want him to go. The unfortunate bit is I now don't think that I can save the lady in the jail because I screwed up and I didn't get the lamp in the jail. So, oops. It doesn't change that much. She does have her own storyline that's tied to another one of the characters. I don't know if they'll show up here right now or not. It'd be kind of cool if they did. I don't think they're here yet, no. You gotta reload the area. I'm gonna get my souls back, and then, oh, you have them. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Backed away so early that I can back away again out of the actual attack. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, you're not dead, though. Okay. Add another one onto the enemies that survive with no health on their health bar chart. That also now marks the second NPC that I've screwed up their quest. First one being Eileen, which I was thinking about because we just walked past where she would have been. This door is also open now. This opens, I guess, after you beat the Bloodstarved Beast. And it's how I thought you needed to get into Old Yarnum to get, what's his name? Yura's... Is it Yura? Jura. Yura is from Elden Ring. But Jura, I thought this is how you needed to come up to get his special dialogue, but apparently not. This is the... I thought it was going to pop up there. This is the Healing Church workshop. There it is. I guess it wanted me to cross the threshold, I guess. I don't know. Oh, thing. I didn't want to go down this way yet, but why not? Down this way. It might actually be good to get the item there, too. If you go around back and go down this way, you'll find a bunch of drops that you need to make. This is what you're supposed to do, but it's very easy to screw this up because of how fall damage is calculated in this game. There are also special items there that you can get, but did I mess up? I think I might have, actually. I don't think you can make that jump from here. So we essentially wanted to get there, and now I don't think that I can. I mean, I can because I can come back, but I don't think I can. Pretty sure if I tried to, I'm still gonna try it. Pretty sure we're gonna miss, and yeah, can't jump that far. That's all right. We'll come back, and I probably won't ever see those 10,000 souls again, but it's fine. Just remembering all of the fun stuff to do in Bloodborne. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll probably go through the forest, but now I'm like, oh yeah, there's also 18 other things that we can do. Unfortunately, eventually we have to go through the forest. I mean, I died on purpose so that these NPCs would spawn in here. This is the lady we were talking to.
You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
She gives us the curtsy emote.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a horse's blood?
So this would be important if we rescued the other lady, but we didn't. Essentially, between the lady the lady that only talks to you if you're wearing church clothes, surprise, is very religious. So if you take her name is Ariana. If you take her blood, she gets mad, and you can only take one or the other's blood, I believe. But so, and it is kind of important because of something relating to endings, but we don't have to worry about it now because we don't have the other character here, and I don't think there's a way to get her. So.
Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry. This isn't the first time.
So we get the blood of Ariana, which we can read here. Blood taken from Ariana, Cathedral Ward Woman of Pleasure. This sweet blood of Ariana restores HP and temporarily speeds stamina recovery. A member of the old healing church would know that her blood is similar indeed to precisely what was once forbidden. So yeah, we got that. I think she'll just tell us so she can't give us any more blood right now.
Sorry, dear. I've only so much.
Yeah, so we can't do that. I think we talked to the old lady last time. She's having a good time now that the moon is up. But this is the skeptical man. This is the guy we told to go to Yusefka's clinic, and now he's here.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Okay. Very nice. But we can also talk to this guy here, too.
Oh, the hunter. Thank you. So that old man, you told him about this place, right? Well, he don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see him alive anyhow. And I was sort of hoping that my asking you turned out to, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see. Just happy about it, is all.
Okay.
If you find any, send them a...
He probably would have said something about Ariana, but I think that would have required me spawning here, going to get Ariana, coming back, reloading the area somehow, talking with him about it, then running back to go get the man, he's literally just across the street from Ariana, and then coming back and getting dialogue, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Behind you. I don't know what that refers to. Send this back down so that when I inevitably fuck up again, I won't have to wait to call the elevator again. Man, I'm out of stamina. Oh. I'm just kind of putting together the geography of this place too. We can actually get down to that little plaza too. That's what I was gonna do. I don't know if about next, but soon. Alright. The best way to get down to that would kill me, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Hang on. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Fun stuff from Software. People really play this game because of the platforming. Not because of the combat or the atmosphere or the lore. Nah. Platforming. That's why people play your fucking games. Ay. The day that From Software rather realizes that people don't ever want to see any amount of any sort of platforming in any of their games, that's the day we receive the perfect From Software game. But no, in Elden Ring they were like, yeah, but what if we added the horse that was more frustrating to control, but you could double jump, so it adds some platforming challenge. It's like, no, Miyazaki, stop it. People don't play the game because they want to fucking jump around on the horse. Okay. I guess here's where you need to walk off. And I walk... Didn't walk far enough last time. That time, walked too far. Isn't this just a great time? You know, you just keep walking off platforms. Isn't that great? It's so fun. Man, I love it. Then you gotta sit through the loading screen, and then you gotta run back here, and you gotta get on the elevator, and if you didn't call the elevator back, then you gotta call the elevator back. Luckily for me, I already did that once, and I realized, oh, I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna need to do this multiple times. So I send the elevator back down, but you still gotta come over here and kill this guy and get the bullets, and then you gotta run across the bridge. And you gotta make sure you run across the bridge, because if you don't, you'll get shot. Then you gotta kill this guy, and then you gotta walk around this way. And this is good stuff. I totally. Why don't we have? You know, let's make it so that the player has to do this 5 times because it's just fucking impossible. Yeah, and then you gotta run back in here, and then you gotta run back in here, and then walk off. Oh, and then the game just decides, oh, actually, I'm gonna shove you to the right for no fucking reason. So then you gotta respawn and do it all fucking over again. Good fucking mechanics in this game. Hey, let's lock a fucking really important area behind this stupid ass shit that it's almost fucking impossible to do. Oh, let's do that. Great fucking shit. Oh my god, I'm glad nobody's watching this right now, because this is not only is this embarrassing, but it's really fucking frustrating, actually. I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst fucking enemy. Can I just go this way? I can. Sorry, that takes 1/10 of the annoyance out of that I have for this shit out of the way. Why does it just move you to the right? Why does it do that? Why it's just like, oh no, there's an invisible thing and you get shoved off out of no. Why? Why does it do that? Oh my god. Holy fuck. By the way, this is the only way to get to this area. You have to just fall correctly. That's what people want to do. They don't want to, like, learn enemy movesets. They don't want to dodge and heal. They just want to fucking fall over and over and over and over and over again. That's what people want to do. That's why people play fucking Bloodborne, is to do the fucking falling thing. Who the fuck? Oh my god. I hate this shit so much. Who in their right fucking mind thought this was a good idea? By the way, fucking fall damage is fucking ridiculous in this game. Oh, and did that just shove off to the right again? Just get shoved off to the right again. Great fucking shit. You just, let's make it so that the one really precise area where the player needs to fall, they just get shoved away from it when they try to fall. That's not fucking annoying. Like, genuinely. I know it's like, oh, you know, you're just bad, so you're coping. But, like, holy fuck. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Who? I want fucking names. This is like the equivalent of being on the fucking Epstein list to me. Like, this is unfucking forgivable. Boy, gotta run past the enemy for the fucking millionth time. Take a bunch of bullshit damage there that you shouldn't end up taking. But we're gonna just have the player take it. Also, they could just fall and get bumped off by some weird fucking bullshit, or not walk far enough. Really, really good stuff here. Really good stuff by the game designers. You line it up so fucking precisely. It's you didn't walk far enough, mate. You didn't walk far enough. Okay, try it again. Oh, you got bumped off by invisible bullshit. Try again, mate. Very fun. Very, very good stuff here. Nah, but Bloodborne's a perfect video game, right? 10 out of 10. No flaws. How many deathless runs of Bloodborne ended at this exact section? How many? Oh my god, I was so sure I was gonna get bumped off again there. Genuinely, and if you had a fucking hand in designing that, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Oh my god! I, like, don't even want to play the fucking game anymore. I need to take a second. Oh my god. Why would you ever do that? Why? Okay. So after you die 20 times, then you can get to the special oh, my fucking microphone keeps moving away from me. Oh. Somebody's getting stabbed tonight. It's probably gonna be... No one's getting stabbed. It's gonna be me out of frustration. I'm just gonna stab myself. I can get the doll clothes. Wow. Really important stuff. And then, an actual really important thing, the third of the umbilical cord. You know, this is a minor thing. And spoilers, whatever, for Bloodborne. There are 4 of these that you can get. It's called 1/3 of umbilical cord, but you can get 4. Like, I understand because a couple of them are missable, so you want to have the player not be like completely screwed over. But there's 4 of them. If you have 4 1/3s, then you have 1 1/3. You don't have 1. I hate this area. I hate how you have to get to it. I hate anybody that had a hand in designing how you get to this area. And I'm just going to put it out of my mind so that hopefully I can actually not have the rest of the night tainted by having to do that stupid arbitrary bullshit falling over and 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 over again. That's the plan. Oh, if you kill that thing, you get the Beast Rune. Wow, that's cool. I don't know what the Beast Rune does, but sure is cool that you can get it. So if a... That's a question. If a different Snatcher takes me, or kills me... Yeah. Okay, whatever. You were really worth talking to. You contributed a lot to the conversation. Really made me interested about your lore and your character. Now I really am just pissed off now because I'm finding any little thing to criticize. You know what? I don't want to die to the Snatcher here. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Oh, God. As if things weren't bad enough. We get one of these fucking things here. And we can't even sneak up on it and get the big hit on it. Why would you be able to do that? See, like, I can do the combat part of the game. It's just when I'm forced to fucking fall for a million years. That's the part that gets me. I needed to take a longer break. Oh, there's the fucking bad guy. I knew there was one of them down here. I just don't remember where it was. Ooh, you all mad now? Ow. Okay. 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 Enough of that. Oh my god. Still transformed my weapon even though the animation wasn't even close to coming off. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. It'll make for good stream highlights though. I can already tell what I'm gonna do with that part. I'm just gonna put some Kevin... I think it's MacLeod, but it might be MacLeod. MacLeod. I think it's MacLeod, but it's got a funny spelling. MCLEOD. Put some of that royalty-free music over it. Put a death counter up there. And make everybody go ha 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 ha. He died many times. This isn't where I was intending to go, but we can do this next. Why not? Although I probably should make more vials. Probably not smart to go completely out of stamina there. I wish I could see. So after we do that really annoying thing, let's go do another really annoying thing. So we got the tonsil stone, and they said to the right of the great church, the great cathedral, there's another church that is hidden away. And the tonsil stone is related to that. And that's true. I forget exactly where it takes us, but it's true. And I didn't want to go down this way. Oh, hello. I will take that, though. Although I always forget that you have to pick up the item. It doesn't just give it to you like in many of the other Souls games. Alright, so there's two of these other hunters here. And I hate these guys. I loathe them, in fact. This one's actually not too bad. The one with the Tonatress and the shield. This one's not the worst in the world. It's the other one that really annoys me. Damn it, I screwed up the parry because I don't think I was going to get it. If I can kill this guy without attracting the other's attention, then that's one thing. Alright. One of them is out of the way. That's good, at least. Normally, I can't kill that one without attracting the other's attention. This guy's an asshole because this guy has a gun that can shoot. And as we learned with Henrique, it doesn't matter. They have infinite ammo, and the game just doesn't care. They will spam that ammo for forever. So appropriate that his first attack is him trying to shoot there. Like, isn't this just fun? So, distance is simultaneously your enemy and your friend here. Because he will do that a lot. Oh, cool, and he also can read the inputs of your controller so he can dodge when he knows you're gonna attack. I hate this fucking guy so much. I fucking hate this guy. To be frank, I fucking hate this guy. You just can't get him. You just can't get him, ever. Fun, 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 fun. I don't know what to do against him. Cool, cool. He just shot 4 times in a row. That's fine. 5 times in a row. He doesn't need to be bound by how much ammo that we can have. No, it's fine. He can just have infinite ammo. I'm going with these because I think they might be slightly faster. Cool, 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 cool. But they don't stagger at all. No matter how fast I am, he's always faster. I don't think it's even worth it. Thank God he hasn't taken any of the numerous parries that he's actually hit on me. Fuck you. 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 I killed you without dying. Fuck you. I don't care that I used 19 blood vials. I actually didn't use 19 because I came in with less than 20, but whatever. Fuck you. Me after doing the falling section in the fucking healing church workshop. No, it's environmental storytelling. The game drives you insane so you actually feel what the residents of Yarnum are going through. My parry timing is so fucked up now. Not this time. Give me your item before you fall. That's a very bloodborne thing right there. Grab the item before the enemy falls off the cliff. Stop, crap. Me after doing section, whatever. I have nothing. There's a big old guy down there. He's gonna do a different attack. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes I just need to remind myself that I'm actually not ass at this game. I'm only mostly ass. No. Whoa, Jesus. Alright, buddy, chill out. Alright. Somehow, I got through this area without dying. Maybe the game felt bad. It was like, you died enough on the bullshit falling section, so... This is where we're supposed to get to. If we run ahead here, we'll find that this door is in fact sealed. But we get grabbed by this thing, and only if you have the tonsil stone will you survive this. And get this cutscene.
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
That was probably cool. Oh, we end up here. Wow, you don't get here for a while yet, normally. So, this is the lecture building. What part of the lecture building? Okay, the bottom floor. If we go across here, there's another thing where we can kind of see someone through the door there.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge.
I already did that,
Throw
man.
yourself to the wolves.
I'm not taking any more plunges tonight. No matter how much you laugh menacingly at me. So this is an area that I thought it took you to a different spot, and maybe we can get there too. I always forget how everything connects in this game. But this is an area that I didn't think we were going to get to until later. It was not what I was intending to do tonight, but it's okay, because I like this area a lot more than I like the other area. If I'm being critical, it's probably not as good as the forest area, but I'll take it, because I don't like this area very much. Lecture theater key. It's just so... I love the atmosphere in this game. Everybody loves the atmosphere in this game, but I love this, like, decrepit, like, I guess not really decrepit, it's just like, it's just old. I think that's interesting. Now I got all these, like, creepy slug person enemies around here that try to fall on you as you pick up items. I don't know if they're slugs. I guess maybe more... Although there are slug motifs in this game that kind of do things, but I feel like it's more just like they're melty. They're just melty people. Red jelly. A lot of those kind of items are used for chalice dungeons, which I probably won't do all of the chalice dungeons, because the only reason to do the chalice dungeons, frankly, is to get the one achievement that is tied behind them. Wow, there's a fucking lot of you guys in here. I knew there were a good amount, but that's a lot. Oh my god. Stretch Armstrong, Mr. Fantastic in here as well. Also, whoa, okay. Love that these enemies, it's like, we're gonna prioritize like 4 or 5 of them, and then the rest are all just gonna be in low frame rates. Honestly, fair. Still don't have that many blood vials, and here I am taking stupid damage. God damn. Okay. I don't know what the best way of dealing with this is, especially because they don't seem to get staggered by the first hit. Okay, killed 2 of them, I think. We're on our way. I'm on my way. From misery to happiness. Oh god. That song was in Shrek, and that's about all I know of it, except that it goes, Okay. I can't do this. Did I get all the items in here? That's the really important thing. I think I did. Unless there are... Maybe I could funnel them through the door. What are the odds that I could do that? Oh, not good. Not good, apparently. Alright, well, at least I'm spawned with 20 blood vials. And I can use all of them trying to kill these guys in here. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I have my stream pulled up just to make sure that I don't drop and yeah, basically so I can make sure that my stream doesn't drop, because my streaming setup is all fucked up. And it's that way so that I can stream from my comfy chair, but it doesn't mean it's any less fucked up. Just attack through the desk, that's fine. I got greedy there. I don't even know why I got greedy there. I still don't know if I need to kill all these things. I don't think I do. But I'm going to, because now they've killed me twice, and I need to get my petty revenge. They might drop something. I can't remember, but I don't think they do. I didn't get my souls, and now they're gone. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to realize when something isn't worth it. Anyways, watch me die to these guys for the 4th or 5th fucking time. I don't know how I didn't hit a single fucking one except that. I don't know how that's even possible. Love that these guys don't get staggered at all. Love it. Charge up a R2 attack. No, it just doesn't do anything. Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you sitting down? I'm not trying to be noticed over here. Okay, just get staggered for a million seconds, a million times in a row. Oh, my favorite. Just stagger, 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 stagger. So you just can't get away, can't do anything. Again, this isn't worth it, but I'm gonna fucking do it because now they took 22,000 souls from me. And yes, I would still have those if I just ran away, but I don't give a fuck. Now they pissed me off, so they all have to die. Fine, we can bring back the death counter from the fucking falling thing. Add this to pointless deaths that don't need to happen but are going to because I'm mad. Man, I love the attacks that just clip through a million things to get you. Yep, and the fucking extendo arms that reach through time and space to make sure that you have been feeling pain ever since you were born. I knew I should have fucking killed you when I saw you sitting there. Boy, I got my 200 blood echoes back. Okay, petty revenge achieved. Oh man. Every time I play this game, I'm like, I liked this game? Really? No, that's not fair. Yeah, there are a couple of really annoying segments, but on the whole, this is like when you're just gonna compare this game to an abusive relationship. I don't know that I should go that far. Be like, this is when your girlfriend or boyfriend beats the shit out of you, and then it's like, now put on a smile, we're going out. And you're gonna pretend to be happy. No, my relationship it's great, man. It's really good. This game's really great. I love it, actually, in fact. This takes you to the Nightmare Frontier, right? Yep. Okay, we're not ready to be here. I'm ready to admit that. Part of me wants to go kill those things again just so I can get the echoes that I lost back, but is it worth it? No. Am I gonna do it? Yes. I always run past where I'm supposed to run past. What if I start over here? Does that make it any more manageable? What if I use the wall here to kind of act as a I'm gonna say sluice gate instead of the other word that came to mind, because that could be taken to be offensive. Now they're definitely pouring through this just like water, but I would say I would argue that I'm having more success doing this, which is probably the sign that I should have done it that way from the start. Whoops. Excuse me. Alright, now we're gonna do it again, but with this door. Also, I'm out of blood vials. I need to go grind. Yeah, I know I heal way too much sometimes, but also this game just doesn't give you enough blood vials. Unless you're like a master at this game, in a normal playthrough, you're going to have to grind for healing items. Which is fine, but I won't say it's good. If you go into the game knowing that, it's one thing, but it also does kind of ruin the flow of things to be, to be like, oh, I need to go grind now. Not even for like experience or whatever, because I'm bad. It's just because the heal. Oh god, I have the hiccups now. God, this stream has just gone perfectly. I don't know that I actually do have the hiccups, but I was hiccuping there.
Very well, then.
I feel like I was close to having the hiccups. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Oy, oy, oy. I feel like I could have 60 vitality at this point and have it not be enough. Alright, I'm gonna run through Central Yharnam again just to get healing items. That's what everybody wants to watch, is grinding for healing items. Woohoo! Yeah, I could have used the blood echoes from the killing of those guys, and maybe it would be better to go grind there. Probably would be, actually. If I could get through it without dying, that's the biggest thing. Plus, these guys also sometimes drop blood vials. Sometimes they drop bullets, too, but sometimes they drop blood vials. So that's why I do it. I don't have my fucking gun out. Oh, fucking morons. Fucking morons. What a heavy load Einstein must have had. Fucking Goron. Rest in peace, David Lynch. I have a DVD copy of Wild at Heart that I'm pretty sure is not an official release. I bought it a while back, and I still haven't seen it. There are only a few David Lynch movies that I haven't seen, and that's one of them. The other two being like... I guess I didn't finish Twin Peaks: The Return. I probably got like halfway through it. I got to the... Might sound weird, but I'm hoping if anybody has seen it. I got to the episode of The Return that was really weird. It felt the most like I was watching a David Lynch movie. And that's just like, Oh yeah, no, all Twin Peaks is weird, but it was like really weird. And it's been too long and I can't really remember the context. I need to go back and actually finish. I own all of Twin Peaks on pushes up glasses on physical media. There was some it was like a box set of Twin Peaks that they re-released when David Lynch died, and I bought one, and I bought it as a birthday present to myself, and then I got it through Amazon, and it kept like fucking with me, because it was like, alright, like I got it, some news article popped up and was like, hey, they restocked this thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get one as a birthday present to myself. And then I kept checking like day after day. It's like, okay, you got it pre-ordered, and then the day it came out, I was like, all right, you got it, you're good. And then I kept checking, and day after day I'd be like, yeah, you got it, you're good. And then one day it was like, out of stock. It's like, well, what the fuck? Like, I paid the money for it, like, am I gonna get it or not? So I feel like it was like a week. It might have only been like 3 or 4 days, something like that, I don't know, but it felt like it was like a week or something, where it's just like, it's out of stock, and we don't know when it's gonna be back, but if it happens, you got it. So I thought I was screwed and I wasn't gonna get it, and then like I think like a day or two before my birthday it showed up. I was like, oh, that's nice. It wasn't the nice. I don't know, the pictures on the Amazon page made it look like it was gonna be like a really, really nice, like, well put together thing. And when I got it, it was just like a plastic DVD case with like, I don't know, 20 or so discs inside of it. Which is fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I have all of the episodes and that kind of thing. But I guess I was expecting a nicer presentation, and I didn't really get it. But again, it was fine. It also came with some stuff that I wasn't expecting to get, because I think for the original series, I want to say it was like maybe 2 episodes a disc or something like that. But the Log Lady, who is a character on Twin Peaks, also apparently has like intros to the episode that used to play before they were aired live, and they weren't on the streaming, because a while back I had tried to watch the first series, and I was in college and I wasn't getting, I don't know, I would go to the dining hall, and I never had anyone to go to the dining hall with, so I would go alone and watch movies or TV or whatever. So that was my first experience of watching Twin Peaks, was at the C4C dining hall at CU Boulder. That was where I first started watching Twin Peaks, but I couldn't get into it the first time I watched it. So anyways, just been rambling about Twin Peaks, but what else is there to do when you're just grinding for healing items? By the way, the C4C dining hall at Boulder is like my best friend. I ate pizza like every night. Basically, how it was set up was, you got a certain amount of, I think they call them meal swipes, depending on which, like, meal plan you got when you signed up. You got a different number of meal swipes per week. Wow, okay. Making me use the healing items I was grinding for. But then once you were in, you could just, like, eat as much as you wanted. As far as I'm aware, nobody ever, like, came up to me and stopped me from eating. Not that I ate a whole lot back then anyways, but... and then they had, like, a bunch of different stations you could go to. This is going to sound like the most bougie college dining hall that you've heard about, but there was, like, an Indian place, there was an Italian place, there was, like, a Asian food place that would rotate, like, a bunch of different kinds of stuff. And then they also had just, like, regular stuff, like, oh, they'll have, like, hamburgers. They always had hamburgers. They always had hot dogs. They pretty much always had cheese pizza, but then they would have one other pizza that was, like, their pizza of the day that they would rotate. So I would always go to the Italian section, and they always had pasta. So I'd always get a little bit of pasta, put a little Alfredo sauce on that, and get a piece of pizza, grab some veggies, and I pretty much had myself a meal. It was really nice, and sometimes I miss not having a dining hall to go to when I actually have to cook for myself now. But at the same time, it was basically like cafeteria quality food, so I'm making it sound really nice, but I mean, it was nice that they had a variety of food every day. I don't know how many, like, I won't say that. I don't know how many colleges would have that level of variety at their dining hall. But you're paying enough for it, so might as well, I guess. That being said, let's go Buffs. How about Caden Salter versus Wyoming, right? Looked pretty good. It was Wyoming, but Wyoming also held Utah to like 3 points for the first half. They're doing pretty well. Also, I watched that game last Saturday against Wyoming. It just wouldn't end. Like, Wyoming just kept hanging in there to the point where I was like, alright, if CU scores one more time, I'm gonna call it. And then it got to be like halfway through the fourth quarter, and I was like, well, I might as well watch the rest of the game. Stay up this late. That's what happens when you get 8:15 Mountain Time starts. Alright, I don't know how many vials I have, or how many the amount of echoes I have will get me, but how long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half, go a little longer. Still didn't do what I was expecting to do.
well.
Oh, wait, I didn't want to. No. I want to buy that. I have 28 in storage and 20 on me. The issue with going back to I need to do this off screen. I don't the issue with going back and grinding in the lecture hall is that I'm gonna use a lot of blood vials while I'm grinding, and I don't really want to do that. I have enough for now. Is there anything else that I want to do besides the forest? I think I've done everything now. Whoops. Excuse me. I think I've done all of the side stuff that I want to do. So I'm gonna head back to the woods, and I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, sorry, bumped the microphone. Taking a drink of water. And oh god, I need to I should order that right now. Get a long USB cord. It needs to be USB-C to micro USB. Long USB to micro USB cable. 10 feet. Is that long enough? Probably. This is 15 feet. That would be good. Just the way I have my streaming set up is essentially so that I can have it, whoops. Just took a screenshot of my home screen on my phone. I essentially, my streaming setup is so disjointed. I don't even, can't. I have my PS5, and my let's just start there. My PS5 is hooked up. The HDMI port from the PS5 is hooked up to a splitter, so that an HDMI splitter, so that god damn it, pick up the item, fucker, so that I can see the PS5 stuff on my TV. But it can also go into my capture card, which is connected to my computer, which is across the room from my TV. I have that because I want to sit in my chair and play the game rather than sitting at my desk. My nice chair that I have by my TV. So that goes into my capture card, but at the same time, I also need my microphone over by my comfy chair so that I can talk. So I have a pretty long USB cord, but not long enough, stretching from my computer over to my microphone. That actually wasn't as hard to explain as I thought it might be, but so anyways, the cord that I have for my microphone is pretty taut, so there's not much moving of the microphone that I can do. I just bought a $6 15-foot USB to, I should make sure that that was the right thing. Oh my god, I was looking at my phone, you fuckface. God damn it. I'm pretty sure it was the right thing. Yeah, I know it's arriving tomorrow. Tell me what it is. Charger compatible. That's what I need. Yeah. Sorry. Making sure it can plug into my computer and into my microphone and not have any worries. So now we're back here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now you fucked up. You were all gonna live here, and now you're dead. I fucking hate you! Stop hitting me right before I can attack you! Oh my god. Sometimes it's like Bloodborne, it inspires you to be aggressive because you can get your health back, but other times, it's like every fucking time you try to actually use that mechanic, the enemies will hit you before you can attack them. This is like, why even bother? I need to go upgrade my weapon. That's something I do need to do. So I used all of the twin bloodstone shards that I had on the Blaze of Mercy, and I was like, nah, I don't really feel like using the Blaze of Mercy. It was less so I didn't feel like using them, and more so I had already put 17 points into strength and didn't think that would work very well for a Blades of Mercy build. Ooh, hello. Whoa. 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 Next lamp I get, I'll go back. Beast Roar. I also need to put runes on, because I still haven't done that. Hello? I love this on paper, but it feels like a lot of the time you can be right next to an enemy and still end up not hitting them. Okay, that just leads back that way. Thank you, by the way, to all the people that have... Not all the people, but to the people that have actually stuck around and watched me get my ass kicked by this game for a bit. Despite it being... Hold on, I actually want to look. I did this last time and I accidentally did too much. I'm gonna black out the screen here. Because I'm pretty sure it should tell me how many hours you have on a game on PS5. Maybe not. But I definitely have put my fair share of time in this game. I have the Platinum Trophy. And I've probably played it 3 or 4 times through all the way since. So, one might think that I would be really good at this game, but as it turns out, I struggle my way through this game every time, just like every From Software game. Alright. That down there is like a river of oil. I think we got through all of the guys that would throw explosives at you. I was wrong about that. I also really don't know if the transform attacks are the best way of doing things, but I feel like I watched a speedrun one time of Bloodborne and they were doing a whole lot of those, and ever since I've just been like, yep, that's the way to do it. I also know that if you use beast blood pellets, I think they get better, but you'd have to ask one of those guys that plays the game fast, 'cause that's not me. I know one time, I didn't record it, so it doesn't count, really, but the closest I ever got to speedrunning anything was speedrunning Dark Souls 1. I think I beat it in like 3.5 hours, and I felt pretty good about myself. I wasn't like following a speedrun guide or anything like that, I was just doing like... Because I don't know. Speedrunning is appealing until you get to like the top level of it, and it's like, man, I messed up that one thing that was gonna save me 5 seconds, and now my entire run is screwed, kind of thing. And I know it's not always like that, but I don't know. I think that's why I've... Whoa. speedrunning to me has never been that appealing, at least to do. To watch can be interesting. But I feel like a lot of speedrunners also have, I don't want to say shitty attitudes, but like there's this one guy that I used to watch do Bloodborne and, you know, Dark Souls speedruns, that kind of stuff, and he would screw up and he would just get like I understand it. I really do, because it's frustrating. You know, you spend your whole time basically playing up to one point, and if you can't get the one thing that you need to have happen, then it's like, oh, well, then that was just a gigantic waste of time. But at the same time, that's why speedrunning has never been appealing to me, because I know I would just get too frustrated at that and not be able to continue. So that's why when I did my quote-unquote attempt at speedrunning Dark Souls 1, I was just like, I'm just gonna follow this my own path that I set and try not to be perfect, and then I could say, yeah, I beat that game in 3.5 hours or whatever it was. I can't remember it. Stunlocked that guy. Prevented him from transforming for a couple of tries there. Alright, I think it's here. It could be at a different place. There's an NPC that we want to talk to. Do I drop out here? I can't remember, and I hope I don't screw myself. I think it is. Oh, no. No, it's just one of you. You're easy to parry. That wasn't where I had intended to go, though. Does this lead to... This leads to the top, which has either an item or a badge to get a weapon. I can't remember which. But I remember having to come up here for the achievement. There's a knife. Before I do that, I think up here is where the guy I thought... Yeah, he's up here. Oh, you know, just a guy surrounded by 3 blood-stained corpses and seemingly eating one of them. He probably is good.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
We are going to tell him to go to Yusefka's clinic.
Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
Pungent blood cocktails. I believe those attract enemy attention. Sure, blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attracts bloodthirsty beasts. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I can't very well.
I know you can also just kill this guy, and there's a strategy you can use that is just throwing poison knives. But the long story short is, if you've told people to go to Odin Chapel, don't tell him to go to Odin Chapel, because he will kill everyone there if you tell him to. But sending him to Yusef's clinic is a good thing, because it will pacify him. The cannon, that's the item that I remember. I remember when I was close to getting the platinum trophy, I was missing a few. There are so few items or weapons in this game that it's actually one of the achievements to find all of the items, or I keep calling them items, all of the weapons in this game. And I was missing that one. I guess there's two. There's one for finding all the weapons and one for finding all the sidearms. Which are not all guns, but they're mostly guns. Alright, now we get into the second half of the forest area, which is the part that I actually dislike. The other part's fine. It's once you start getting into Snake Town that I start getting a little... I don't know. I don't know what it is about this area. I just don't really like it that much. It's hard to navigate. I don't really like the enemies here. I just get frustrated a lot. There are a couple of bosses here that... I know some people say the shadows aren't that bad. I always struggle immensely with the shadows of Yharnam. But there's also this guy here.
Ah, a new face.
Ah.
And an accomplished hunter.
Accomplished hunter.
I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors? Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Okay.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Cool. Impurity.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Okay, he sounds like a sane person.
Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always.
Can we come up with a different name than Confederates? I know that that word just means an amalgamation of like loosely connected but still independent places. But it has kind of a, I don't know, kind of a, it's got a different connotation as an American now. Not even now, for the last 150 or so years. Okay, I want to improve my weapon. Let's see here. I have 18 twin bloodstone shards. That's enough to get that there. And then, oh, I haven't done any blood gem fortifications either. We can be way stronger than I had been. Normally I just go through and look for the ones that are going to increase my damage the most. Alright, let's do air, lake, and communion, and then we can add on impurity here too.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig.
Von Beethoven?
They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel.
This game doesn't really tell you where to go, but it also does. It's strange.
Ascend to Erden Chapel. From there, you will find the church workshop.
Like, it will tell you where to go, but also, if you're not, like, paying attention, ascending to Odin Chapel isn't really gonna make you... It's not gonna give you much...
Very well,
I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not gonna really... It tells you where to go, but at the same time, if you're not paying attention, then you're still not gonna know where exactly to go. I guess I'm committing to a quality build there, because I just improved my strength at 18, but... Oops, I keep going over the one thing I want to look at. Yeah, the Saw Cleaver... It might just be one of the best items in the game. I'm not sure about that, but it's definitely seems that way. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do that. I at least want to kill the shadows tonight. I think if I can get to shadows, start off next stream with Bergenworth and then Rom, that would be good. Be a good place to start. I also wonder if they didn't want to do more with Bergenworth, because it's a pretty small area. And I feel like they wanted to make it bigger, but they just got strapped for time. I kind of wouldn't have minded seeing a fleshed out Bergenworth. I feel like time constraints has been a common theme with a lot of the From Software games. And in some ways, like, I get it. Like, it's a business. You know, you gotta make money. You can't just have infinite time poured into whatever, because that means that, you know, people are working more, which means you gotta pay them more, which means that you gotta sell more copies to make up for that. But at the same time, with how many areas and that kind of thing have been... I don't know, Dark Souls 1 is the biggest example, especially if you look at, like, Lost Izalith. It's like, let's just copy and paste 6 of the Tauros demon and put them all over the area, and that's enough, right? I don't know, now my Dark Souls hate, not Dark Souls hate, Dark Souls 1, critiques, are gonna be starting to shine through, but at the end of the day, there isn't a perfect From Software game, and all of them have parts that I enjoy and parts that I do not so much enjoy. Some more so than others that affect my overall enjoyment of the game. But yeah, Bloodborne is pretty high up there. I would say Bloodborne is probably number 2. And I never really thought anything would ever take it, because it used to be number 1. The Elden Ring came out, and I fucking love Elden Ring. And I get why people might not like it as much as some of the other games, but to me it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like a magnum opus a little bit, where it's like, yep, this is the From Software game. Like, it has elements from like all of them, and to me, it's the most fun combat system. It looks beautiful. Yeah, there's just, I don't know. But of course, I was gonna say there's not that much to complain about. Of course, but I have a whole Elden Ring series on this channel, and if you go back and watch that, I'm sure a lot of that is me complaining. I don't really remember, because it was a while back, and I remember more or less the character I did. I think I did a dual sight build, which is like one of the most cheesy builds you can do for the game, but I don't know. I've never been one to be like, oh, that's a cheesy build, you're playing the game wrong. It's like, nah. Play the game however you want to play. And I don't know if it was an actual Miyazaki quote or if it's something that gets falsely attributed to him a lot, but fucking die. No, not Miyazaki, the stupid snake creature. But he was like, when I play these games, I use every resource available to me. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of these games. Where it's like, I'm not one to do like challenge runs of these games. Like I'm not trying to beat this fists only. I don't have that much to prove to myself. I'm here to play these games and have a good time. And that, you know, like, I think that the option should be there for people that want to do that. But me personally, like, fuck no, I'm not gonna do that. It's like the people that will do, like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna use spirit summons for Elden Ring, that kind of stuff. And ironically enough, the first time I did play Elden Ring, I thought the spirit summoning bell, I got it, even. I got this. I know some people are like, I didn't know spirit summoning was a thing because I didn't get the item. I knew it was there because I got the item. I just assumed it was a magic thing, and was like, well, I'm not leveling magic for this build, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah, now I remember why I hate this area. Poisoning. So anyways, my first playthrough of Elden Ring. Oh yay. It put the fucking burning horse corpse right by the thing, so you can't roll past it. And I know that's on purpose. I know that's how they designed the area, but fucking Christ, that's annoying. Anyways, yeah, I didn't know summoning was a thing when I first played Elden Ring. I was very determined to, like, not look up a lot of stuff about Elden Ring, so I would only watch people play until the point that I was at, and even then, I felt like I was falling behind, because I was in college at the time when that game came out, and, so I was spending what limited free time I had playing the game instead of watching people play the game, and so yeah, I just didn't know there was summoning in the game, and had I known that, I probably would have enjoyed the game a lot more in my first playthrough. But I know there's multiple times that I pissed off my roommate because I was getting annoyed at Elden Ring. Okay, I was getting more than annoyed. I was getting pissed off at Elden Ring. And I was just sitting at my computer and, like, every once in a while just slam my desk or whatever and not say anything. And I wasn't that close to my roommate my freshman year. So, you know, we didn't really, like, talk and that kind of stuff. But, boy, probably like this fucking guy. He's getting mad at video games. to be like, if you just played it, if you just realized how bullshit this section is. There was one, and there's a way to get around it, and the second I realized it was optional, I felt like an idiot, but, there's I'm just yammering on and not paying attention here. There's a section when you get to the Altus Plateau where there's 2, Tree Sentinel Knights. And I think I was underleveled, I wasn't summoning, I wasn't playing like an optimized build, because it was my first ever character. And I was just getting my ass handed to me by those 2 knights. And I know there was probably a period of several hours where I was just like, frustrated, not feeling like I could say anything because my roommate was back there and he was doing probably important, like, classroom shit, and I was just, like, getting mad at these 2 fucking things that kept killing me over and over and over again. But, anyways, fun college memories. Almost 5 years ago at this point, which is kind of crazy to think about. Alright, this is where I start to lose track of where I am, where I'm supposed to go, that kind of thing. I dodge. I don't know what you want from me to dodge their game, but I dodge. Fucking morons. I think ever since I watched that clip, really ever since David Lynch died, I've been saying fucking morons a whole lot. A whole lot more than I used to. I don't know if other people are like this. I sometimes I just need to run across the same path multiple times in a game like this in order to really realize, in order to fully understand the terrain that I'm in, that kind of thing. I used to watch Nintendo Capri Sun a whole lot when I was far younger than I should have been when I was watching him. And I think he said it during his Majora's Mask playthrough, but he said something like, you know, you can watch somebody play a game and you can kind of understand like the geography of the game itself, but until you actually play it yourself, you're kind of, you know, by yourself largely. And that was fucking stupid. Not even from the game, I just mean from me. But it really is true, and I think that's true in a lot of cases. Like, you know, you can watch a video of someone walking around a city you've never been to, but until you've actually gone and walked around that city yourself, you're not gonna know how to get around, kind of thing. Granted, he was saying that about Clocktown in Majora's Mask, which I believe has a grand total of 5 areas to it, but even still, you know, it makes sense. You gotta know which part of town has what in it, and that kind of thing. I'm just so bad at, like, putting everything together. Okay. This is what I mean. Like, did I come from up here? Yeah, because that's where the burning horse was. But there's all these little side areas I haven't been to. Oh boy. is this necessary to do? Absolutely not. But do I still want to do it? Yes. Oy. I'm getting hit by the same fucking attack. Oh my god. I need like a Looney Tunes-esque like anger meter that's like, you know, it's like the thermometer and be like, because occasionally when I'm fighting these fucking things, I feel that meter going up even if I can't see exactly what it is, because it's just like I want you to be dead. You're hitting me with the same attack over and over and over again, and I can't figure out a way to beat it, so I'm just approaching it the same way. That being said, at least I can acknowledge when I'm being shit at this game, which, yes, I know I blame the game a lot, but at least I'm capable of realizing when I'm in the wrong. It's not like those snake enemies have a ton of moves that they can do. It's just that I'm approaching it from the wrong way, and I can't figure out how to get them to not do that to me. I don't know that I've ever listened to the sound these guys make before. Weird, like, whoop, 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 whoop kind of sound. Maybe it's just because I'm playing this with headphones. Oh, this? Okay. I think I know where this is. If I'm correct, we'll end up behind a pig enemy. Yeah. I think I am, because I recognize Mr. Noodle Man up here. That has all. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, these guys are stronger than the other ones. Not that much stronger, though. Maybe they just have other attacks, and that's why I think they're stronger. But I will say the sound design is pretty much always top-notch in all these games. Alright, this is the area of the pig unit. I'm gonna say unless I killed it, but I just heard it. Did it charge? Oh no. It's right there. Gotcha anyways, haha. Shove my arm up your big ass. Stumbling over my words like a cool action hero. Been pushing too many, pushing too many pencils, There we go. I knew I was going to get one of them. I just needed to shoot 5 times in a row before I actually hit it. I have 42,000 souls. I really need to go back and That's probably only 3 levels, but it's 3 levels. I don't want to lose it. So even though my mind is like, no, just go fight the boss, I'm gonna do the smart thing, and I'm actually gonna go back and level up. Oh boy, almost ran right off the edge. I do kind of feel like, I don't know, I understand because they don't want to like flood the area with lamps, but at the same time it feels like they kind of do that in later areas anyways, and just like, just put a lamp by the boss. It'll be fine, I promise. You're not like creating anything by separating the lamps that much. I don't know if that makes sense the way I'm describing it, but it's like you're not creating, you're creating like artificial challenge at that point to me. It's less about, you know, whether or not you can do the boss when you also add in, you know, oh, we gotta run through this section before you can even get to the boss. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I'm saying is this is pointless, and the stakes of America were the greatest thing that From Software has established since who knows what. Since the establishment of the bonfire. Huh. Guess I never really realized that that was a river over there. Were they bonfires in Demon Souls? I think they were. I played a little bit of the Demon Souls remake. I didn't get even remotely close to finishing it. I think I thought the, it's called the Tower Knight? Something like that. The one where you gotta attack its ankles, and then it falls over. I fought that thing. And then I was like, alright, I'm good on Demon Souls. I don't need to do anymore. Which is dumb, because it was like one of 2 games that I had when I first bought my PS5, and I just played the fuck out of the other one. Uh-oh. Actually burned itself pretty good on the fire there. Not enough to get staggered, but... Alright, shadow time. Let's see if I can manage to string enough skill together to do this. I really thought I was going to get the parry there. Oh, come on, game! How did you not give me the... 7 bullets for a grand total of 2 parries. That's the way of things sometimes. I am lost. I'm lost. Wasn't lost, I just couldn't figure out where in the arena I was. I don't know how that wasn't a parry. I'm gonna be so real, I don't know how that wasn't a parry. That wasn't the attack I was expecting. Fuck you. I hate this attack, I hate this attack, I hate this attack, I hate this attack. Nope. Nope. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. First try. I know it's not the hardest boss in the game, but the fact that there are 3 of them always screws me up. It's the thing, like, when I actually, like, shut my mouth and actually focus on the game, I feel like I'm not that bad. But I can't count the number of times that I have died to that boss just by being fucking stupid. I feel like I want to end this stream on a high note, so I'm going to end it there. Part of me wants to take the skill / luck that I'm having and try and go fight Rom. But I think I'm going to come back to Rom with a clear head, and we'll just, you know, we'll feel like we're doing a whole lot better. I ended up doing a lot more than what I thought I was going to do tonight, and I ended up doing what I thought I was going to do way later, but that's okay. I think I am going to end this here, but I appreciate the people that stuck around and watched this. I probably won't be live the next 2 nights, but Thursday I'll try to be live. I'm going to try... I'll definitely have the Animal Crossing video done by then, but I'd like to also maybe... I'll probably wait until I have the next stream done before I do that, but I guess I can start working on it. I want to combine a lot of these Bloodborne streams into like a couple of videos to do. So, yeah, I need to find a night that I can play this game for longer. I don't know. At the same time, I feel like 2 hours is a good kind of like stopping point, but I feel like if I could go for like 3 or 4 hours, that would work a lot better. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. Thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that spends a second of their time on my channel, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope to see you Thursday, hopefully, for some more Bloodborne. Bye-bye.